backup plans. But there is one person here that you want to be with. It could be a water sign or an earth sign, fellow earth and air. Could be a fire sign now, right? It's you that orchestrates it, Taurus, okay? That orchestrates the third party. You know, you're the one who's always like, okay, you today, okay, now you today, you today, you today. And your person knows that. Your person knows about this and what you do. And it's most likely at nights that you go and hang out with people. You could be doing like threesomes and stuff like that. It's just you're up to no good with this card. If it's not about sex, it's about something. And it's about you not wanting to stay too long. It's like, I gotta go by 8, you know what I mean? And you really ain't got nothing to do kind of mentality. You just don't want to like stay for the words I love you. You know what I mean? You don't want any feelings. And then regardless of what you do, you may have water in your chart. You may have Cancer in your chart, okay, Taurus? But the Four of Swords talks about how you then have to go home and like take some time to yourself to think about everything that just happened and catch your breath. So, you know, with the Seven of Wands, then you also feel like you're just working so hard. So maybe the next morning, the next day, or if it's a fire sign you're working with, seems like you feel like you're, oh God, all the pressure's on you. Everything's on you. God, why do I gotta be so this? Why I gotta be so? You could also have fire in your chart and you're just hasty and all over the place and competing against this, competing against that, competing against time. It's like you always feel like you're running somewhere. And it's like, why when you step out of the house, you feel like you're head on collision facing the war? And then when you're like burying your sorrows and your addiction or your hobbies, you're good. You know what I mean? It shows like there's an addiction here. There's some, what I want to say, there's a mental health issue here. There's like more energy, more swords energy, and you just keep looking for more and more and more. I don't know. Maybe Taurus, you feel like you're on like a journey where you need to gain sense and clarity, but you're not going to do it through other people like that. You're not the soul keeper, is what I want to kind of say. Let's clarify this Four of Swords for Taurus. Your family members could be very worried for you. The Four of Swords is the Page of Wands. So they could be very worried about you and a fire sign energy. You just seem to be so determined in lashing out. You seem to be so determined and ambitious about things that are just like, should we tell her or should we tell him that that's not normal? You know, that's what people are like saying around you. And so you may not be the one in the third party, but you could be the one that's like got a lot of people around you who are like secretly judging you, but not in a negative way. I think they're judging you. They're just like, yo, should we tell this person that that's not normal, that we kind of feel sorry for them? Like an intervention, I feel like is around the corner, or should be if you don't have any people around you. Page of Wands, Doctor Strange. But this is a new endeavor, a new situation. It's like you kind of it's like maybe you went in a hermit mode. You kind of go into your own hermit mode, right? For the Four of Swords, and you think about what you're going to do next and how you're going to do it, how you're going to get there, what are the tools you need, who do you need. It's like when people are telling you that you're weird, if no one's telling you that and you feel like you're weird, because no one knows better than you do, you're orchestrating in your own funk. You know, you can smell yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but it's a completely out of the world decision. It's like something completely off. Oh, I'm going to go to China. Like, just out of nowhere. Nothing's wrong with China. But I'm just saying it's like, you know, growing life on Mars. And more power to you, as it's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. So you do your planning, you do your thinking, you kind of take your time, but it's coming from an area where you're just frazzled, whoopie-doo, your shoes are all out of whack. I mean, you got to look at the effort you're putting into this. I'm not saying you're not working, Taurus, you know, if you got fire in your chart. Because, I mean, that rock and you digging them little problems in it, I mean, that's hard work. I'm saying you're digging those shafts into that rock. That's not soil. That's hard work. And it's like, if you're going to be graded on this work, me personally, I'd give you a D. Maybe not, because sometimes D's are passing, right? I wouldn't accept that work for nothing. So, but you're working, and this is something for you, and it looks like it's an intervention even within yourself if you don't have people around you, and that's well done. That's good enough fine. And then so you got something from that, right? Because it's good enough for you. Maybe not in the eyes of other people. Remember, the intervention is people who think you got a problem, but maybe you're on a soul searching journey and it looks crazy, but it's what you have to do for you. So that's what you're doing. Pure potential. It's going to land you all sorts of success. If you decide to go to China, let's see where it goes. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. You're seeing where it's going to go. You're like, okay, I want a new job. I want to quit my 3 jobs or my 2 jobs, and I want to do this. And this is where you're at right now. Top of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So that's awesome. You're Taurus, so this is perfect. So whichever thing you're going to do, even if people think you're fucking out of control, you're nuts, you're doing something out and about that people are looking at you like, wow, that man or woman is on the hunt. Okay, but it looks like you're going to get success in that. Security, wealth, and abundance. Okay, you're going to get success in that. And you didn't listen to anyone is one thing that this card is telling me, Taurus. So congratulations for you. That's great. You're gonna definitely step into your power here, whether you're a male or a female. But if you're a female, this is even more powerful for you. So that's awesome. Okay, let's clarify this Tower card for Taurus. Tower for Taurus. The Empress. Okay, so more fire energy. So you know what I was just going to say is, like, even if you're a female and you stepped into that male power, the most important thing, I knew it. Here you are again, Taurus orbit as your Hierophant. The most important thing here is to remember who you are, because when sometimes you're at this energy and from where you started, needing the intervention and who you are, and sometimes you get what you want, and so you're just like, I'm not going to do anything. Typical Taurus, because Taurus are earth signs, but they're the most stubborn. You're a fixed sign as well as I am, Scorpio, and you're Scorpio's complete opposite. And I think one of the main reasons you're an opposite to Scorpio, not to bring water into it, but someone could be a water sign here that you're wanting to love, is because you don't exert on human growth and development. Okay, Scorpio is all about death and transformation. They constantly love shape-shifting and being this, doing it that way. Arts and craft, like they're very like all a shapeshifter. We're water signs, but we live on land as well. You understand? So we embody both elements, and so we love to be so. But I think Taurus is so fixated on their one book of way to do things, and they're successful. That's the thing. Taurus, you will be successful because of your earth sign nature, and that's amazing. But I want to say that just because you become the King of Pentacles, whether you're a female or a woman, and because you get somewhere from this energy that isn't so awesome. Remember, we came from knowing that you needed some sort of intervention within yourself, from small to large, 0 to 100, but an intervention nonetheless. That you got what you wanted. Don't stay there. Don't stick there, especially because you didn't listen to anyone. Okay, you still need to be able to understand who you are, grasp who you are, grasp what you've lost, grasp who you need to be, grasp the nurturing and the care. If you're a female especially, and if you're got Aries in your chart, okay, you've got fire in your chart, which I think you really do, you just want to make sure that something positive comes out about that, not just money or not just your security. But it says that with your security along came beauty, along came Polly if you're a male. So it says that you're gonna upgrade, okay, in your spirituality on this journey. So maybe you didn't need a whole bunch of people. Some of you did, depending on who you are, all right, in your life path. But it looks like you're on a twin flame journey, and as soon as you get through this kind of hassle, mainly this hassle, and your habits and your addictions and your challenges, okay, that you're going to meet your twin flame. You're going to meet your divine masculine. Some of you think you have met them, but you haven't. Some of you have, and they could be a water sign or a fellow earth sign. We'll talk about your person. If you want to know more about your person, please follow the description box below. This is what your future looks like right now. So it looks like it's going to work out for you, because your divine masculine is going to be, it's going to find you. You're going to probably meet him, for an example, at a club setting, a party, where you're going to be mad beautiful, dude. And you're going to have your stuff more together. You have just come out of this rut, Taurus. So it's going to be a very vulnerable spot for you. Typical time to meet your twin flame, no joke. And you're going to just be so beautiful. And then here comes your divine masculine, someone that you're going to see as extremely as your divine masculine. And I don't even want to tell you that he's a magician, that where he could be an air sign, right? But he just became this person as soon as he saw you. So that's a little bit about your twin flame story. It could have happened already where you went through this rut, okay, and all that you did, and then when you came out on top just a little bit because you got the success or you came to a completion there, you're going to meet him or her. Okay, along came Polly, along came Zach. But all right, thanks so much, Taurus, for watching all parts of that. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much. Bye.